Nigerian journalist Dan Ikpoyi. Dan, welcome to the program. Listen, give us a personal feeling, first of all. What have the last 6 months been like living in Lagos?
Well, thank you for having me. The last 6 months living in Lagos has been a very somewhat funny experience because at some point the world expected that Nigeria being, it's densely populated, the world was expecting that Nigeria would be one of the countries where this coronavirus would hit hard. But to everybody's amazement, we're experiencing a downward trend. Yes, scientists say that there might be a second wave, but we're yet to see that every day the number keeps reducing. But the Center for Disease Control boss says that this is likely due to the fact that people are not turning up for testing.
What about the pictures that you've actually sent us, these drone pictures of Lagos, and it looks completely deserted, which is unimaginable. Have people been willingly staying at home or are they secretly meeting at parties and people's homes because they don't have too much fear, considering that the number of cases in your country relatively is really low?
Now, the funny thing is the drone footage before you is what was shot in April. And I can say that that was the last time we ever experienced something this close. Ever since then, people come out in their numbers, and the pockets of pubs started opening up. And we go around Lagos. I drive around Lagos during the lockdown, and I discovered that after April, people did not respect the social distancing concept. Very people walk on the street with face masks because they feel it's making them uncomfortable.
Now, what about supplies, food and other essentials? Has there been a shortage at all over the past few months, considering, whether your country is self-sustaining or not? Of course, borders being closed means that produce may not be able to come in from abroad.
Yeah, yes, borders were shut, but interstate borders weren't shut. Even while the lockdown was on, they allowed access to food across states. So it made it easy for Nigerians not experiencing shortage of food. Yes, for some perishable products, the items became a bit expensive, but that was for a couple of weeks, but everything went back to normal. But for food, there was no problem.
What is the situation with the healthcare system, Dan? If it's been able to cope so far, are there fears that if there is a rapid spread of the coronavirus, that Nigeria will be overwhelmed in not being able to take care of everybody who needs assistance?
Now, that is one fear that we are all having, even as a journalist. While doing all of this, before the coronavirus started in Nigeria, I was the only journalist that filmed in the first makeshift isolation centers that they had. But it sufficed to say that the country doesn't seem prepared. Even the way it is right now, the country doesn't seem prepared because every time they seem overwhelmed. When you call the Center for Disease Control numbers, for you to get through, you have to be on the phone for over 30 minutes to an hour. So sometimes they seem overwhelmed, but they always tell you that they have everything under control. But as a journalist, I don't think they have everything under control.
Dan, that's really it in terms of our time with you. But I just wanted to leave you with the thought that you understand full well that countries like the United States and France and the United Kingdom, some of the biggest economies in the world, are looking at your country and saying that, look, this is how the pandemic can be managed. And I just leave you with that thought because I'm hoping that everything that's coming out of Nigeria officially is the truth. You can never tell with the coronavirus wherever you are in the world. Dan Ikpoyi, thank you so much. Take care.